He is one of the highest profile convicted murderers in the U.S. And now the Los Angeles Innocence Project is taking up the case of Scott Peterson. Good evening, everyone. I'm Carolyn Johnson.
And I'm Kathy Vara. In 2004, Peterson was convicted in the deaths of his pregnant wife and the couple's unborn child. But now there is a twist with the involvement of the Innocence Project.
Here's what we know. Over the past 2 decades, Peterson and his lawyers have filed multiple appeals, all of which have been denied. Peterson's attorneys did win the battle to get him off death row, but he is still serving a life sentence. He has always maintained his innocence.
NBC4's Christian Cazarez has the very latest developments. He joins us live now from our News Operations Center. Christian.
That's right. Well, Pat Harris confirmed via email Scott Peterson is still his client, but declined any interviews. Now, we know the motion was filed yesterday by the LA Innocence Project up in the Bay Area, which seeks post-conviction evidence, hoping to make a change in the case.
Scott Peterson was convicted in the death of his pregnant wife and their unborn son in 2004. The infamous murder case resurfacing after the LA Innocence Project is seeking new evidence from the original trial.
We don't know how strong the Innocence Project's evidence might be. Usually they're involved with DNA stuff. That's probably not the case here.
Legal analyst Royal Oakes, who is not involved in the case, saying this about it.
It's possible to be exonerated, but it's a big hill to climb. It's like going up Mount Everest in Birkenstocks. You have to demonstrate that there's dramatic new evidence that proves he's innocent.
One of the motions filed Wednesday asks the court for an order directing the testing of evidence from the original trial for DNA. Items mentioned in the court document include cloth from a mattress booked into evidence by police that was recovered from an orange van that was set on fire in Modesto in the morning of December 25, 2002. The motion also requests testing of another item found in the van, a shopping bag and its contents, including duct tape found near where Laci Peterson's remains were discovered. Items recovered at a home near the Petersons' residence that had been burglarized around Christmas, and other evidence.
One big mystery is why now? After some 20 years, why should people think that Scott Peterson might have a basis for going free? But presumably the Innocence Project doesn't like to waste their time, so likely they have something that'll be of interest to the judge.
The 2004 conviction sentenced Peterson to life in prison for the murder of his pregnant wife, Laci Peterson, and their 8-month-old unborn son, Connor. Pat Harris, who confirmed Peterson is currently his client, telling NBC4 in a statement which reads in part, "We are thrilled the incredibly skilled attorneys at the LA Innocence Project and their expertise becoming involved in the efforts to prove Scott's innocence."
The next step is for the Innocence Project to go to the court and say, we think we're working on a very strong exoneration case. Here's evidence of a burglary near the Peterson house. We think somebody else did it, not Scott. And they want to reopen all the files so they can see the full scope of the evidence.
Well, the LA Innocence Project declined an interview and only confirmed they are investigating Peterson's claim of actual innocence. Now, we also tried to reach out to Laci Peterson's family, but we could not reach them for comment. Christian Cazarez, NBC4 News.
Christian, thank you for that. Tonight, there are still many more questions like, why now?
Colleen Williams joins us, and she has more. Colleen?
For the first time and only here on 4, I posed that question to Mark Garagos, the attorney who represented Scott Peterson. He maintains Peterson was basically guilty in the court of public opinion before a single witness was called or any evidence presented. Here's what else he had to say.
Well, look, the fact that the Innocence Project is taking on the case tells you or speaks volumes. It tells you, number one, that they have vetted it. Number two, they've taken a look at this case in every which way. And the Innocence Project nationally has a track record that is unparalleled. So it's every person who's been falsely convicted's dream is to have the Innocence Project focus their attention on their case. I'll be interested to see now if at this point, some of those jurors, I've been told, even since this announcement this morning, there's already jurors who are saying that maybe this is best. That I'll tell you something. That's almost the definition of reasonable doubt. If 20 some odd years later, you doubt your verdict, that's, to my mind, the definition of reasonable doubt.
Now, we spoke at length this afternoon. Garagos said the case was an uphill battle from day one. Scott Peterson at the time might have been the most hated person in the country. He talked about why and why this is so gratifying after 20 years. We'll hear much more from Mark Garagos coming up on the NBC4 News at 7.